And we finna have an interview in a few minutes on KJMB 100.3 FM, Blythe, California, for Sidewalk Tales. I missed it this morning. I was up at 6 o'clock, but I had a cramp in my foot that wouldn't go away, and I wasn't thinking about that interview this morning. I was trying to figure out where was my pickle juice. Velma, where my pickle juice? Velma looked at me like I was crazy. I'm like, girl, but I'm just waking up, so it should be up. I don't want to miss it, so I like this song too. I can't take.
This is FM 100.3 KJMB Light.
Lufkin Liquor Circle K invites you in for their carne and pollo asada, available to take home for your barbecue. They also have burritos available.
The interview is with Jim. That's his voice.
And don't forget to call ahead to place your orders to go at 760-922-8500, 922-8500. Place your orders to go at Lufkin Liquor Circle K at 310 South Lufkin Boulevard.
Larry Green Auto Group offering a full line of service for Chevy, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, and Jeep with master certified technicians. They also offer a shuttle van.
We have 4 minutes to go, but I just didn't want to miss it because I know me.
Stop by and see what service
So I'm just sitting here in my car before I take off for my day.
And $79.99 for diesel.
Oh,
they
excuse
also
me.
offer senior discounts.
Trying
And
to
they're
wake up.
conveniently located on Broadway in beautiful Blythe, California. Call 760
Beautiful Blythe, California.
Happy Wednesday to you on this February 3rd. Jim Morris for KJMB. Coming up, I'll be talking with local author Arlene Rogers Wilhite, better known as Lena, and we'll talk about her book, Sidewalk Tales, a compilation of 17 short stories of the best years of my life, and that's coming up in just a few minutes. First, a look at the National Weather Service's latest forecast for Blythe in the Palo Verde Valley, brought to you by the advertisers and sponsors right here on KJMB. They remind you to please take care of each other, stay safe, shop Blythe year-round, support our beautiful town. And the National Weather Service calls for intervals of clouds and sunshine today. Highs near 80, winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Overnight lows in the mid to upper 40s. Mostly sunny tomorrow with daytime highs in the low 70s, winds 15 to 25 miles per hour tomorrow with gusts of over 40 miles per hour possible. Overnight lows in the low to mid 40s, and their extended outlook for Friday and Saturday. Mostly sunny days and clear nights, highs in the mid 70s, overnight lows in the low to mid 40s. The California Department of Public Health, they are holding a COVID-19 vaccine clinic today and tomorrow at the Palo Verde High School in the gym. And a reminder from the Palo Verde Unified School District for those attending who have an appointment that you must park in the Palo Verde High School's south parking lot in front of Scott Stadium. And signs will be posted to direct those attending to the Palo Verde High School gym. And officials on site at the high school, at the clinic, they report that all the appointments have been filled, and they want to thank everyone involved for their help and cooperation as the vaccine clinic is running smoothly so far. And stay tuned. Coming up right after these messages, I'll be talking with local author Arlene Rogers Wilhite, also known as Lena, and we'll talk about her book, Sidewalk Tales, right after this.
Josh Prey created this unsolicited jingle for Popeyes, and we're feeling blessed.
Baby, I want Popeyes. I want my sandwich that start with a P.
Josh Prey from Orlando, Florida, on August 19th at 8:59 p.m. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Popeyes in Blythe now delivers through Postmates or B-Town Delivery. To place your order or for more information, download the Popeyes app. Roadway Inn and Suites at 1127 East Hobson Way in Blythe invites you to stay with them while you visit Blythe, Palo Verde, Coachella, and Quartzsite, or going to the Joshua Tree National Park or just passing through an I-10. Need to take a break? Visit the Roadway Inn and Suites at 1127 East Hobson Way with newly renovated rooms, offering free Wi-Fi, parking, free coffee in-room, pet-friendly with lowest rates, and all needful amenities. Call directly for better rates at 760-922-4126. That's 760-922-4126. Clean, friendly, and affordable rooms, and a great discount for those staying long-term, including solar employees at the Roadway Inn and Suites at 1127 East Hobson Way. Call 760-922-4126 and check out their award-winning reviews on Yelp, Google, and TripAdvisor. And this is Jim Morris in the Kjmb studios. On the telephone with me today, I have local author Arlene Rogers Wilhite. And thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me here on the radio.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited. I'm just sitting here grinning.
Well, yeah, this is a big accomplishment. You had a book published last year in 2020, and it's called Sidewalk Tales. Tell us about the title, Sidewalk Tales.
Sidewalk Tales came about. I was walking down the street, and I stubbed my toe, and I saw some names engraved in the sidewalk, and I just started questioning why those names were there and, you know, what they meant. And then I started thinking about, wow, the sidewalks could talk. And then I associated that with, like, if the walls could talk.
Sure.
So I started thinking about that, and I was like, hey, that can be my angle for my book. And so that's how that came about in Sidewalk Tales.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself, your background.
I'm from Blythe, California. I was born here in Blythe, California, in the area where the old Safeway used to be on 3rd Street. It was a little small community over there called Jackson Courts, ran by Mr. and Mrs. Jackson. And I left Blythe when I was 5 years old and went to live in Los Angeles, California. But I came back periodically, went to Palo Verde High School. First of all, I went to Ruth Brown, then Margaret White, Appleby, different times of my life. But I am a Blythe girl.
Okay. What motivated you to write a book?
Well, I've always was interested in English in class and school. And throughout my life, I just love poetry. I love literature. And I'm an artist. I love art. And so as I went through my life and a lot of things was happening to me, I just said, you know, I'd like to write a book one day. And Miss Myrtle Spann, when I grew up, I seen that she had written a book. And I was like, man, I would like to do that one day. So life came about, and I put that on the back burner until I went through some things.
And how long did it take for you to write the book?
Well, off and on, it took me about 9 years because, like I said, I was going through addiction at the time. And so I had written it, but I had put it on the shelf. And so it took me about 9 years. It only took me like 3 or 4 months to write it out. But it took me 9 years to complete the process because I was going through so much at the time.
Yeah, in your book, you talk about a lot of stuff. You talk about abuse, partying, religion, being a young mother. You cover a lot of ground in the book. Was there a specific message you wanted to bring out, or just tell a lot of stories that people could feel? I could feel a lot of the stuff you were talking about.
Well, one of the main ideas of the book is just as you said, abuse, addiction, being a teen mother. And I needed to hone in on those stories because those were stories that happened to young girls and men. And so I wanted to do it in a way. And so I kept asking God to show me the direction to do it instead of writing an autobiography. And I thought about Stephen King and his short stories. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to do some short stories and bring it out like that. And that's how I came up with the 17 compilations of short stories of the best years of my life, which is a title also of Sidewalk Tales, because each one of those stories were very important message that I felt needed to go out. And fortunately or unfortunately, I experienced all of that. So I thought that would be the best angle, the short stories.
I see. Do you have a favorite chapter?
Oh man, all of them are my favorite chapters. But if I really, really had to choose one, it would be the one called Roussel. That was during a time where the sexual abuse that had happened in my life, and I had crushed on Russell, as he was Creole, but his name was Roussel in the Creole language. And when he came into my life, it changed everything, and the abuse stopped, and I had my son. But that's my favorite story because it deals with childhood sexual abuse, and I'm a counselor, and I also advocate for childhood sexual abuse, any kind of abuse. But getting that story out, really, I didn't want to do it because I thought people were going to talk about me and different things like that. But my spirit said, no, that story has to be told. And that's my favorite story.
Okay, because it was so important in your life. It was really a turning point, right?
Yes. That was a turning point. And the abuse took away my childhood. The abuse put me in a whole different mindset. I ended up being a young mother at age 14, and my childhood just sort of like disappeared. But through the grace of God and the spirit within me, I didn't let it take me down, and so it actually was a strength for me.
Okay, and where can people find your book on sale or to purchase the book?
Well, the book is sold on Amazon.com. You don't have to have an account to order it, and it's also on Barnes and Noble. But with Barnes and Noble, you have to order it online and pick it up at Barnes and Noble. The books are not actually there. And I will have some as well. In fact, for Black History Month, we're planning a drive-by book signing at the end of the month. I'm working through that right now, and I'll be putting that on Facebook on the Blythe community event, and also trying to talk to a local newspaper to publicize it more.
Yes. We had planned on doing this interview last week, but some things came up, and now we're doing it here in February, which is Black History Month. So if you have that book signing, let me know. We can put that out on the radio for people to know when it is.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited because this being Black History Month, and I want to show not only young Black young kids about that they have a local Black artist in the community, but for all kids and all people, to let them know that, hey, you have history right here, me.
Yeah, that's right. Well, any final thoughts you want to share with us, Arlene?
No, Jim, I'm just so grateful for this interview. I really am. I'm grateful that I'm here at home because, as it says on the back of my book, that was my goal, is to come back to my hometown and retire. I'm an alcohol and drug counselor, and I worked in the state prisons and Chuckawalla with Phoenix House, and I wanted to come back home and just write and do art and have classes, and I'm just living my blessings, my dream right here, coming back home in retirement.
Well, thank you. Welcome back. Glad you're back. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me here on the radio. I've been talking with local author. She had a book published last year in 2020. It's called Sidewalk Tales, Arlene Rogers Wilhite. And thank you so much, and good luck on the book.
Okay, and I would like to say that a lot of people don't know me as Arlene, but as they say your government name, my name is Lena. Everybody knows me as Lena.
Okay, Lena. Well,
take care, Jim.
You have yourself a great time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Wasn't that so cool? Oh my gosh, I love it. I'm sorry, my commercials, but I did not want to miss anything. I didn't want to miss anything. So it was also giving out some good information about what goes on in Blythe, California. But I'm getting ready to post it as soon as I come back from the store. All right. Peace out. I'm so excited. Oh, did I pause it? I'm so excited. Oh, who is this calling me? Let me see. Oh, I'm trying to hang up. I'm trying to stop the tape. Okay. Okay. This is Lena. This is me. Just kidding. All right. Peace out, Black.